All right, welcome back everyone to day 29. It is just past 10:30, so I'm gonna go ahead and go out on my 7 miles. All the snow pretty much from last night melted, so the road should be pretty good. But I do have my very first workout today. It is a tempo run, which is about 80% effort for what I would want to do for a race pace. Obviously, I haven't done like a time trial or anything like that, so I don't really know what race pace is for me right now. So I'm just kind of gonna put today as the test. So I'll do 15 minutes for the tempo run. So I'm gonna probably do the first mile at like 6:40 area. And then if that feels too easy, it doesn't feel like 80%, then I'll drop it down to 6:30 or somewhere in that range. If it does feel like 80%, then I'll obviously finish the rest of the time in that pace. But we'll see kind of what happens. We're also going to see how the course goes, because I haven't done 7 miles on this loop that I do, so I'm going to have to be adding a little bit extra onto it. So I hope I don't get put into like weird places where I have to stop a lot or things like that. But that's pretty much what I have for the day, so I'm gonna go ahead and get stretched, get ready. Hopefully it's not freezing outside and the ground's not too wet, so I'll see you guys there. Whew. Okay, we are 2 miles in. Probably was doing around like 7:20, 7:30 pace. Legs feel a little bit heavy today so far, so it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how this goes. I won't be making the pace too much faster than that, obviously. Only like 40 or so, 30 to 40 seconds faster. But I'm gonna do a little bit of a stretch break real quick here at 2, and then I'll do the 15 minutes after that. And then I might need a little bit break right before or right after it, but we'll see how that goes. I wish I had someone here with me who could film the entire workout for you guys, but I'll just try and get like snippets of it here and there and kind of see what I'm looking like. I might just do like face cam stuff, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, it's been pretty good so far. I'm gonna get good stretching so that way I feel as good as I possibly can for it. And it's pretty warm out here, so I might even just take the gloves off and put them away because my hands are starting to get warm, so I love that. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. Woo! Couple minutes left. Feeling good. All right, I just finished the workout. I haven't done a workout on my own since I was like 17, so it's been about 5-6 years since I've done it. And wow, it was kind of painful, kind of easy. So I think my pace was like roughly between like 75 and 85%. Like I could have done a little bit more, or I could have stayed where I was at and been in the sweet spot. My legs were obviously a little bit tired going into it. They didn't really feel tired while I was doing it, so that was nice. If anything, it was really just my shoulders up here that are a little bit tight. So I just need to loosen them up, massage them, all stuff like that. But pace, you guys will see later, so you definitely want to stay to the end to see what I did. I hit some hills too going up that I did not know were there because I've never been on this part of the route before. So that was a little bit crazy. But then obviously coming back around hit the downhill, which was nice. I did about 2.25 miles, 2.5 miles, something like that. So actually pretty good. Didn't think I was going to get that much in. But all in all, it was a pretty good workout. I now have another like 2 3/4 miles, something like that, to go. And it's this massive uphill that I do every day. So just gonna take it easy. I don't have to go too hard or anything like that. I have a lot of time. But I will see you guys on it and then back at the house. Easy time. Woohoo! All right, we just finished the 7 miles. Pace said it was a lot quicker than it really felt, so that's weird, which makes me wonder what the pace actually was for the tempo run, because it was saying that it was one amount, but then it was saying my splits for the cool down was like the same, so I'm a little confused. So I'm gonna have to deep dive a bit, but it was a pretty good run. I realized I have a lot less time than I actually thought I did, so I'm gonna go get ready for work, and then I'll talk to you guys about like my water and everything in a little bit. All right, I'm on my way to work right now. I didn't have time for any breakfast or anything like that, but I'm really not that hungry. But I do have my protein bar that I'll have like I always do. And then I have some pizza left over from last night that I packed for dinner tonight at work while I'm there. I've already drank well over 1/4 gallon today of water, so I'll drink my primes and then I'll drink the entire jug today, and then that should be over 1 gallon, which is nice. I'm glad that I'm starting to get consistent on that. But yeah, I feel pretty good. My ankle was a little bit sore after the run, like it has been. I just put some Deep Blue on it, but it's not in pain or anything. It just is interesting feeling. That's the best way I can explain it. But I'll see you guys there. All right, what's up, everybody? It is like 10:30 right now, so time to go over the day. Today was super cool. I woke up at 9? Yeah, like 9:30. And I had the 7 miles to do. Super stoked. Didn't really know how the course was going to go because where I've run to barely gets me to 5 miles. And I didn't want to cross through stoplights, so especially during a workout. So that I was kind of just up in the air with where I was going to turn and where it was going to take me. But it seemed like it was pretty cold outside, so I bundled up. I put on my beanie, I put on my gloves, my long sleeves, everything. And then halfway through the run, I'm like, bro, these gloves aren't even needed. This beanie is way too much, but I didn't have anywhere to put the beanie, so I was kind of stuck with it. But I did a cool, just super nice, easy warm-up, probably like, I think it was like 7:30s. And I'll put all of my splits on screen here. And then I freaking don't know what I'm going to do for this workout, thinking that I was going to do like a 640 to 650 somewhere in there, thinking that would be 80% effort, because I haven't done a 5K in a long time, so I don't know what my pacing is. And my watch was telling me that I was doing like a 654, and I was like, this feels pretty close to between 70 and like 85% exertion. And so I was like, I'll just stay here. And where I ended up going, I had to take all these long, weird turns, and it was in like the main city, so lots of cars around, but it felt like there was a lot of hills too, and it felt like this 70 to 85% effort. And they were saying I was doing 654, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. I'll keep it there. And it was super consistent just the entire time. My watch was like 654 for the whole 15 minutes. So I was like, wow, that's nice. And then I start doing my cool down, and my watch is telling me, and I'm feeling like I'm going so much slower, and my watch is telling me that I'm doing a 6:58 pace, and I was like, that's not any slower, that's the same pace. And so I was kind of confused. And so then when I finished the 7 miles, and I did a very relaxing, what was actually just a 7 flat, but it felt really relaxing compared to what I was actually doing. I look at my splits, and I'll show them again here. I did a freaking 6:07 for my first mile in the 15 minutes, and the pace felt pretty consistent onto that too. But I'd imagine the second one, and then I did like 2.3 miles in the 15 minutes. I'd imagine the first one was like a 6:07, and then the second one was like 610 to 612 area, and then the point 3 was probably around 610 to 615 too, because it didn't feel like the pace changed and my watch didn't change at all either, so who knows. But super interesting. So I'm really excited to see what happens on Thursday on my next workout, and then when I do run a time trial for the 5K. But I felt really good the whole day. I didn't feel sore before and I didn't feel sore after. So that's really nice that I'm able to do workouts and add speed into it and not really like show anything from it besides just feeling like strong and healthy. And mentally throughout the whole day, I felt fantastic because that was obviously an eye-opener for what I can do. So I'm gonna kind of try and test the waters a little bit on Thursday with my next workout. But I feel really dope about that. So, and then real confused with YouTube still with the experiments I'm doing. Some videos get 5 views, some of them get 1,000. Not sure how that works. So I guess I'm just gonna keep doing it and see what happens, because I like making the little shorts. And if you've made it this far into the video, definitely go watch some of the, or all of the shorts that I've made. Help push them a little bit, see what happens. But at the end of the day, I don't really care either. And if you're new here, let me know who you are in the comments below. Food wise, I've literally just had my protein bar and 2 slices of pizza. Work was insane, so I really haven't had time to do anything or eat anything. Water wise though, I'm sitting like right at a gallon, maybe 5 or 10 ounces before a gallon or after a gallon, because I had my 2 primes. I had well over that 1/4 gallon before work, and then I've almost finished my jug right now. So like I almost had close to 1/2 gallon before work today, which was crazy. But yeah, it was super great day. Super excited to see what happens. Tomorrow I'll just be doing 7 miles again, but in a relaxed, soft pace. And I can also work out like a good course that I can do workouts on and things like that. But I'm super stoked with everything. My new shoes should be here in a couple days. That I can, and those are going to be nice because the Pegasus that I'm running in right now are pretty close to done. I can feel like the ground while I'm running, even though they're still tread, they're still kind of done. So I'm excited to get those in a couple days and start wearing those. I'll definitely do a review on those too. But if you're new here, if I don't know who you are, let me know who you are. And if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am only 1 away from hitting 50. And then I get to do my shark tooth collection video, or at least attempt to start filming it. And I really want to do that. So if you guys could sub and get me to 50 or any more than that, that'd be great. But I hope you guys have a great night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.